here we are here. I want to thank Oddkiller for a lot of the work here. He spent hours with me practicing search and destroy noob tubes. And you guys will be able to see where to place the noob tubes and get maximum effectiveness. Okay, here we are. We're just going to place ourselves next to this tree here. Okay, now the actual aimer of this noob tube is directly in the middle of the screen. We're going to be placing that in between the two hills there. Right, just at the bottom of the two hills. And that should be hitting the car on the other side. Very good, effective. Here we are on the other side of Afghan. We're just going to place the top of our noob tube, top left of our noob tube, just touching the top of the tree, just under the tree actually. And that should be hitting the same spot as where I've done the other tube on the other side. Okay, now here we are on a state. Very quick here, I'll have to be very quick. The center line, well, it's really hard to see this, so you'll probably just have to watch. The center line, the left bit where it sticks out, that should be just be able to see in the corner there, a little bit of tree. You can notice what I'm doing. Very hard, you just have to watch that through the TV onto the laptop. Here we are on the other side. This is quite easy. Not at the summit of the mountain, but the second highest point. We're going to hit that, come down a couple of centimeters on the screen, and that should be hitting the car over the other side. Okay, now the most effectiveness noob tubes would be high rise, have to be. Now you're going to rarely get shot here, but the top left of the noob tube is going to be hitting the string of the crane and touching the crane. So as you can see, the top left is just touching each side, and that should be hitting all the snipers there. So you're at least going to get one or two every time. Okay, on the other side here, we're coming up. Yeah, this is a bit harder. We're going to place ourselves just on the edge there. Now we're going to place the right aimer in the middle of that string, and then we're going to place the actual center line right on the top of that greyish building. Most of these you'll have to be watching. This is very easy but very effective. We're going to place ourselves in between the tree and the pole here. Place my actual aimer, left side of the aimer, just to the right of that building up the top there. The other side, this is really easy. The other side here, we'll first go over this again. Come here. The actual aimer, just you see a little bit to the left of the aimer. Just place it just to the right of that building. The left building. And that should be hitting just as they're rushing out, doing their rush, doing whatever. Okay, here we are on the other side. This is extremely easy. We're going to come over here. We're going to stand next to the bin. We'll see the first wire going across. There's a little one above it. In the intersection between the building and that wire, we're going to hit just to the right of that. Looks like it's probably going to hit the building, but it doesn't. If you just put it a millimeter to the right of the intersection. I'll go through it again. Very effective, this one. Especially early rounds, hardcore search, normal search. Okay, see that? First pylon, not the first one. We're going to go up to the next one. Place it right on the tip there, and away we go. Here we are on quarry here. We're just going to place ourselves next to this grass. Okay, this is not bad, this one. You're going to be hitting the car. Go up. You'll see a red, you see the crane, this bottom bit of the crane, you'll see red. Go at the top of the red. So you'll see, not at the top, just below the top. The center line must be in the middle of the crane. Bang. Okay. So it's not going to be at the bottom. It's going to be just right up here. Right, not at the bottom, not at the top, but just below the top. And you're going to get, oh, a few there as long as they turn left from that spawn. Okay, here we are. We're just going to move to the right here. Okay, see the sign here? We're not going to, the center line will not be to the middle of the sign, not to the right, but just in between. And we're going to just be able to, under the center line, just under it, we're going to be able to see the sign. Bit of the gap, and bang. Very easy this. Do it again. Not to the right, not to the left, in the middle, and then you'll see a gap go up, and then you'll see a gap just underneath the center line of it. And bang. Here we go, the other side here. We're going to place ourselves in between that pole and that pole as I just shown. Now there'll be a little gap here. We're going to place the center aimer just to the top of that. You think it's going to hit, but not. Just even a millimetre below. Pretty much just like it's going to hit that, but just below. Okay, so there. Come out. This will be, all these things you'll have to do much quicker, obviously, but when you get the knack of it, away we go. Just to the centre, bang, that will be all the rushes rushing down the left hand side. Okay, I'd like to thank you. I'd like you to subscribe if you could, and I just want to thank Odd Killer again. We spent hours doing this, and yeah, that's about it. Thank you.